So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a recipe using Survival Fresh canned beef. I'm going to be making a creamy beef pasta, and one of the main ingredients is a can of Survival Fresh canned meat. I'm going to be using a whole can of our 14.5 ounce. You can adjust to however many servings you're wanting to make. I'm going to be making 4 servings. So here are the ingredients you're going to need. First one being Survival Fresh canned beef, 14.5 ounce can. We're also going to need salt and pepper, a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. We're going to need some olive oil, pasta of any shape. I'm using bow tie pasta, Parmesan cheese for garnishing and topping after we're done, an Italian blend of seasoning, and a garlic clove. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cook my pasta. I'm using about half this box of pasta. You can use however much you want, and I'm just cooking it to the instructions on the back of the box. So while I'm waiting for the pasta to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and mince my garlic. I'm just using a garlic press here, and I'm only using 1 clove of garlic. So our pasta is about done cooking right now, and when it gets done we're going to drain it, but we're going to want to save about half a cup of pasta water to use later in the recipe. Now that I've saved my half a cup of pasta water, we're going to start on the sauce and seasoning and beef portion of the recipe. So we're going to need a large skillet, and we're going to be heating it over medium-high heat. And we're gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil and our minced garlic. And we're gonna cook that up until it's nice and fragrant. We've got the garlic and the olive oil cooking right now. And once that gets fragrant in a couple minutes, I am going to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning and also some salt and pepper. And that's just to taste. Alright, I've added those seasonings, and now I'm going to be adding our cream of mushroom soup and our beef. Alright, I've added cream of mushroom, and now I'm going to add the beef. I just scraped the fat off the top there. So now I'm just stirring to combine, and I'm going to chop up those pieces of beef with my wooden spoon here. As I'm stirring, and we're just going to want to heat it until it gets nice and combined and is heated all the way through. Alright, you can see it's coming together quite nicely. It is thickening up quite a bit, so you can add that pasta water in just as much as you feel you need to give it the consistency you're looking for. And I'm just letting this simmer for a couple of minutes, probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go, and we'll pour our pasta in. And now I'll just stir it up, get it all combined, and it'll be ready to eat. Oh, and I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water to this right now as well. Now you can see the beef is nice and tender, and it's kind of shredded up within the pasta, and it looks super creamy and super great. I'm super excited to try it. If you want to add any other seasonings, more Italian seasoning, more salt and pepper, anything else, you can add it right now as well. Here it is all the way done. Look at those delicious shreds of beef, and it's super creamy, smells amazing. So I've scooped some out into a bowl, and our last ingredient we haven't used is the Parmesan cheese. So if you would like, you can sprinkle some on top just to give it a little bit of cheesy flavor. I'm so excited to eat this for my lunch, and I'm gonna have lots of leftovers for the rest of this week. And this is a great recipe that you can save, write down, put with your survival pantry or other survival foods, because pretty much all of these ingredients are shelf stable. The canned beef, 25-year shelf life, can of cream of mushroom soup, pasta, you can use rice. I know a lot of people stock rice, so rice would be a great substitution here too. And then oils, seasonings, then you may have to substitute that Parmesan cheese, but that'll be okay. So yeah, this is a great recipe. Try it now with your survival pantry. It's great to experiment with the foods that you have in your survival pantry before an emergency happens, so you're used to eating them. or it's a great one to keep with your survival pantry so that you can have it when you need it. Let me know down in the comments if you try this recipe. Let me know how you like it. Thanks.